Existing home sales plunged 27.2%. This is a record drop. It's the lowest number since May of 1995. This chart says it all. Welcome to the double dip depression. 3.8 million sales on 4.65 million expectations. The housing tsunami collapse is headed your way. And this is a story not being told in the mainstream media. Sure, we're hearing foreclosures are hitting an all-time high. Sure, we're hearing that the Obama loan modification plan was an absolute failure by independent parties. But here's what you're not seeing. This house is a perfect example of the tragedy that people are going through. Look at this. Good teacher, not needed, no help. What does that mean? Please stop stealing my things. 12 days to compete renegotiations. This is what's happening, okay? People are being sold a bill of good with these loan modification programs. See, what's happening, guys, is the banks are taking the loan modification programs and they're using them to make additional income off of the American people. They've taken the bailouts and now they're raking homeowners over the coals. These are people that have lost their jobs, that are hoping and praying that some sort of loan modification program will work for them. And they're being lied to, they're being stolen from, they're getting put on these things, and they're making a reduced payment, and then 3 months later, or 6 months later, the program's being yanked. They just pull your house from you, and they take your money. That's the sad thing. That's the thing no one's talking about, guys, is these banks are so immoral, so corrupt. They're just a parasite upon the American people. They're taking every last dollar that they can from them. The banks are taking money from people, and then they're losing the paperwork, and they're saying, you know what, you got to pay another $3,000. They're bending the rules. They're breaking the rules. It's highway robbery. The laws are stating that, hey, you can't ask them for money, you can't do all these certain things, but then they transfer them to another department where it's a technicality. Customer service can hound them for money. I'm going to be putting something together to help you guys. There's 2 new programs that are coming up. One to help unemployed people, because guess what? If you're unemployed, you don't fit into a loan modification program. You don't qualify. So that's changing. And principal reduction. Just now they're implementing principal reduction. So it doesn't matter if this house you bought it for $300,000, $400,000, it's only worth $120,000. They don't care. They want their money. So they're just going to reduce the interest rate, and they're going to extend the terms of the loan. Extend the terms of the loan. They're going to make you into a slave. Because why? Because you don't want to ruin your credit? Man, these housing prices aren't going to come back, guys. I know I've been talking about this. Just look at unemployment. Record unemployment. What was it, 500,000 people last month? 240,000 more? It's insane. People will not buy houses if they're not working. It's just common sense. These property prices aren't going to even start coming back until 10 years from now. It's totally a clear, solid picture. 6 months ago, I wasn't sure of it. Now I can tell you guys, solidly sure. If you haven't had a collapse in real estate prices, I'm warning you, you're going to get a California-style collapse. Because you know what? Real estate, I don't care how cheap the interest rates are. If people don't have jobs, this is what's going to happen. So, heartbreak. It's just pure, utter heartbreak. The banks, guys, are just ripping people off. And they're getting people involved in these hopa, wisha, send me more money, and we might not foreclose. And then guess what happens? Lost your paperwork. You don't qualify. Your expenses don't work with your income. It just doesn't work out. We're taking the house. They don't care. They get bailed out by the government. They get your house, and they get whatever money they can take from you. And then they send the collection departments out after you to go collect more money. I mean, this is just a travesty. This is just... what they say, the truth is written on the walls. Look at that. What would it take for a teacher to be writing that on her house? Just pure, unadulterated depression. Welcome to it, guys. It's coming to you Southern California. Peace out.